China's artificial sun, a game-changing energy source that could surpass the rest of the world in this new era of limitless power. It's not just science fiction. This machine has reached a mind-blowing 120 million degrees Celsius, 7 times hotter than the core of the real sun. This project is called the Experimental Advanced Superconducting Tokamak, a nuclear fusion reactor mimicking the same process that powers real stars. Unlike traditional nuclear reactors that split atoms fission, this one fuses 2 hydrogen nuclei, creating immense, clean energy in the process. In its latest trial, it maintained fusion for 1,000 seconds, over 16 minutes. A world record. Why does that matter? Because sustaining fusion reactions is the holy grail of energy. No other country has done this successfully. China aims to complete this fusion project by 2035, with a peak power output of 2 gigawatts, enough to power millions of homes. Even more ambitious, they plan commercial use by 2050. That means fusion energy could soon replace fossil fuels altogether, making China a global clean energy leader. Fusion is not like Chernobyl or Fukushima. There's no chain reaction that can spiral out of control. If anything goes wrong, like a drop in temperature or magnetic failure, the reaction stops by itself. No explosion. No mass radiation. Fusion fuel, deuterium and tritium, requires very specific, extreme conditions. It's naturally safe. Imagine an energy source as safe as your kitchen stove, but powerful enough to light up an entire country. While fossil fuels release CO2 and deadly toxins into the air, fusion emits nothing. No smoke, no soot, no carbon. Just pure, clean energy, just like the stars. Energy production is the biggest contributor to global CO2 emissions, responsible for 73% of the total. Fusion could break that chain completely. Imagine clear skies over Jakarta or Beijing. Kids playing without inhaling pollution. Oceans no longer threatened by melting ice. Here's the magic. Fusion fuel can be extracted from seawater. Every drop of water you drink or bathe in contains deuterium, a potential fuel that could power the world. 1 glass of seawater could produce as much energy as hundreds of liters of gasoline. And instead of toxic waste, it produces harmless helium, the gas in birthday balloons. For centuries, nations have fought over coal, oil, and gas, resources that are running out. But fusion changes everything. Deuterium is everywhere. Even small nations could become energy independent. No more geopolitical conflicts over Middle Eastern oil or Russian gas. Each country could have its own mini-sun. Of course, this isn't easy. Creating a mini-sun on Earth is one of the hardest things humanity has ever tried. We're talking about temperatures hotter than the real sun, and containing that plasma without touching any surface. That's why we need superconducting magnets, near absolute zero cooling systems, and ultra-precise engineering. Billions of dollars, decades of research, and teams of scientists. All for a future we may not live to see. But it's worth it. Sadly, countries like Indonesia risk falling far behind. Not because we lack brilliant scientists, but because we lack a supportive system. While others fund R&D and clean energy innovation, we're stuck in political games, corruption scandals, and short-term thinking. If we can't be part of the fusion revolution, can we at least start building a scientific culture, a strong research ecosystem, and public integrity? Because these, not just machines, are what will light our future, whether we live to see it or our children do. Fusion energy will redefine civilization, a world where energy is no longer a crisis, but the foundation of prosperity. Will your country be ready for it?